Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D Curse of the Azure Bonds Remastered. So this is the Goldbox engine I've been working on. Looks like we're in demo mode here. Ah, the party was killed in the demo. That's funny. Those black dragons are appearing there. They shouldn't. Makes it think they were charmed. All right, so we're going to continue this run. We're just doing a bunch of testing and bug fixing. I found a bunch of bugs, I think it was yesterday, and I've got all of those fixed, I believe. Plus a few other things I did. All right, I think the save game file I want is it B? Nope, I think it's A. Let me do that again. We had already done a fight. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's going great here. Oh, wow. Thanks. Thanks so much. Subscribe with Prime for 23 months now. Plus, you support me on Patreon. Thank you very much, Bo. Really appreciate that. How's all your tech videos been going? I have had zero time to check them out. I hope it's going well for you. You've got way, way, way more subscribers than I do in that short period of time. You've been behind on your own videos, so don't worry, lol. Oh man, yeah, but yours are a lot of work. I'm just playing games, right? Hey, Bo Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All right. I guess we'll keep the thief in our party. We charmed him last time. What does he have? A dagger and leather armor. Okay, let's see about memorizing. What do we have? Let's get some more phantom armor going. Summon insects. You're doing good? Glad to hear that, Boat Ladder. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Pick. Our pick failed as well. I don't know if we need to have the thief selected. Who is the thief? Mr. Spock. Running thieves. Let them go along. I'm having a hard time getting in here. I may have to... Oh, I don't think I picked knock. Oh, there's one other adjustment I gotta make here real quick. There's something I did with testing. I need to turn it off real quick. Let me do that real quick. There it is. Okay. Otherwise, I would have set the number of enemies I encountered to 2. I would have forced it. Monkeys and fire knives attack. Ooh, and we got some mages. Why do we have 2 war horses? That's not right either. Okay, these are all evil monkeys. Mage, mage. We get a fireball off. Hypnotism. What are we gonna try? Halt, flee, mutiny, surrender, or nap? Let's do surrender. Nice. 3 of them are going to be surrendering. So he's under suggestion. He'll surrender. Sever. What do we want you to do? That looks good to me. Okay, those are surrendered. Moody. We get to try to assassinate, backstab, or normal. I'm going to do a backstab because our level's not high enough to probably assassinate successfully. But I know backstab would do enough damage. Why? Oh, okay, the icons are messed up. Insect Swarm is great for those mages. Ooh. Could give the thief. Let's see, let's give him a sling. Long sword. Sharp bow with arrows. Why not? Nice. Royal Guard as chainmail, shield, and longsword. Might as well give him a sling as well. He has a shield, right? Yeah. Alright. We're still trying to get into the door here. Hypnotism is strong. Fine. Summon insects. I don't know if we can get in here. We may not be strong enough. Yeah, we have to move off the tile and then come back. Still hasn't corrected our icons. Fireball time. Wow. This is a lot of enemies. I really want to focus this here. Halt, flee, mutiny, surrender, nap. try mutiny. Didn't get anybody. I made mutiny a lot harder to make it enforced. Quintran lost his spell. We lost our fireballs. Now we gotta do this the hard way. Oh, got a bug. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not loading items above a certain limit properly. That's what caused that. Let's see. Get the item. When I expanded the item size beyond 255, I got some cleanup to do. I keep running across different item types and things that are in a weird spot. That's what's causing these issues. There was a lot of hard coding in the original engine. And when they translated, whoever did this translated over, they did a pretty darn good job, but there's some things that aren't quite right. Let's see, what is this? Item data. And then of course I break it. That's been the most challenging part, is expanding the engine. I did it with icons. I've done it with effects. There was a limit of 255 effects. In the original game, I think only had around 140-ish or so. And I've gone way beyond that now. Now we're like in 300 or so. Spells, we're still below the 255 limit, but I've already expanded the spells. We're getting close to the end of that. Hey, Tim and Crimson, welcome. How are you guys doing? Fire Knife Boss. Look, Steve, we all agreed that the attack dogs are working out well, and the combat monkeys were a surprising success, but you really need to start putting some riders on those war horses. Killing instinct simply isn't cutting it. Yeah. So let me check, who was that trying to equip this. One of the characters, Quintran. Yeah, I can't get these to equip right now. Fix that later, but at least it doesn't crash right now. I don't know if I'm able to get in this door. Ah. Hypnotism. Surrender. No one surrendered, unfortunately. Let's try fireball again. Charm person. Who are we going to charm? Let's charm Fire Knife. You're doing great, Tim. Glad to hear that. Looking forward to playing this game. Yeah, me too. There's a lot of A lot of residual bugs I got to clean up, but I fixed the ones I found last time. Once I get those, like I said, once I get all the expansions done of the data structures, then it should become a lot more reliable. That's the most dangerous part. Okay, that guy's going to be surrendering. 2 of them are going to surrender. Nice. Nice. Oh, there's a third one too. He surrendered because of morale. I think that's it, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we got another fire knife now. This one was supposed to be a fire knife last time, the thief. And there was a bug with the pulling of Charmed into the party that I now have fixed. Pulled the wrong one in. Oh, this is weird. Oh yeah, I guess he does have those items. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get this guy a bow. Equip the arrows. Let's quit and reload. See, so what I've done with the icons is I've actually saved them into the game file. There's good and bad in it. The good is you can have monsters in your party that have the real icons and not the goofy mix head and body part type. The bad news is if your files are screwed up because of testing, like how I'm testing now, and bugs I had, residual bugs, then the bad icon sticks in the file. So now I got the Royal Guard and the Thief looking incorrectly. But I'll get all that straightened out at some point. But for our testing here, it's going to be kind of wonky. Yeah, I don't think I have knock. Darn it. I'm almost tempted to restart and get knock. Because I can't get into this treasure room. That's a real bummer. Let me try just a few more times. I don't know what kind of strength you need to get in here. Oh, wait. I think I have enlarge maybe. Ah, yes. Here we go. This might get us in. Hey, Moody. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, I am. I'm having a good evening. Crimson says a fire knife, a thief, and a royal guard. You're going to run out of Pokemon soon. Yeah, indeed. We got a wacky party right now. For light wounds, I guess, since I don't have a cleric. Let's get some more Phantom Armor going here, too. Phantom Armor is really cool because it doesn't expire time-wise, but if the enemies disbelieve it, it disappears, or if it absorbs just a few points of damage based on your level, it disappears. But other than that, it will last until that happens, which is really cool. I'm going to cast down the Thief. So it's a great preparatory spell, especially if you get your Illusionist up high level. Then it's really good. But as you face stronger monsters, their chance of disbelieving is going to go up a lot. All right, so Moment of Truth. Will enlarge get us out of this? Let's enlarge 3 characters. What does that give them? 1891. That's probably not going to be high enough. Ah, we're getting attacked anyway. Moody's an 8.1 out of 10. Good. Crimson says, how long do charmed party members stick around? Can they level up, and does it work on charmed monsters? Yes, charmed monsters can work. It'll work on any of them, and yes, they'll pull into your party. The duration is based on the original rules in the player's guide, first edition. I looked them all up. Intelligence is a big factor. The monsters have to make a saving throw every so often. And if they do and they succeed, they're going to leave the party. They'll leave the party either in camp when you're resting or whatever, or right in the middle of combat. They'll just disappear and say they leave. But intelligence is the biggest factor. If they don't have high intelligence, their chance to save is pretty low. Well, I should say it this way. The intelligence affects how frequently they get their saving throw chance. The strength of the monster and their saving throws impacts their chance of succeeding at their saving throw. Like if we look at the illusionist thief here and we go into analysis, you can see his saving throws are pretty good. And I think it's for spell, I'm pretty sure. So he has like a 40% chance to pass a charm spell. So really high, strong monsters have a good chance. And then if it's intelligent and it fails, then it will more frequently try. And I feel like it's, even if you have like 18 intelligence, it's like a day or two before the next check. So unless you're doing a lot of resting, they'll stay there a long time. So hopefully that answers it. Can they level up? So I've been debating about that. Right now I've decided, okay, if they have a class, yes, but I'm not giving experience, I don't think, to them. They're going to hog up experience as though they're a character, but I don't think I want to give them experience. Because otherwise, I don't know. I'm going to play that by ear, though. I may not keep it that way. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's the DFortae Goldbox game. Looking forward to commanding a squad of Neo OTO best friends. Yes, you could do that. You could do that. Let's hypnotize. The range isn't very far on this. Let's try mutiny again. Ah, the monkey's gonna commit mutiny. There it is. Well, that wasn't right. He did. Yeah, he turned, but then he went back to being yellow. Okay, let me make a note of that. That was not right. I think I already know what's causing that. Now, who did the hypnot? Yeah, it's casting, okay. Casting, yep, that's fine. Those suggestions like that, if the person that's doing the hypnotizing performs any kind of action, it stops the hypnosis, I believe. That's what the rules say. So that's how I implemented it. But that bug, I don't think is related to that. Moody says, Wizardry 7 question for DFortae. Is there a way to get firearm skill other than from the Umpani? Yeah, if you start as a ranger, you get it. But if you don't start as a ranger, in my mods, if that's what you're talking about, then no. You have to get it from Umpani then. Who do I want to put this on? This one. Crimson says, I can see it'd be fun trying to shepherd a level 1 fire knife all the way through the game. Well, they start at level 5, 6, I believe. They're fighter thieves. We can look at them after this fight. But I think they're like level 5/6. Yeah, you can do that. I'm mainly just, you know, testing and fixing bugs, testing out the new strategies, and so sometimes I'm not picking the best spells. Does anybody need Phantom Armor? It's not, I don't think that's gonna help him. Let me see what his armor class was low though. What did he have? It did help him. It's just because of his armor class, I get, or his dexterity. Like a gnome from Half-Life 2, Crimson says. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Moody. Reduce and enlarge? Yeah, that's not right. It shouldn't say reduce there. And I don't see the current effect is enlarged, so that reduce message is just a bug. It shouldn't be showing up. Yeah, it looks like it's putting the reduce message in when they're enlarged. And I did fix reduce, so it actually can work. It can be really, really cool. We're gonna get 2 of those with surrender. Nice. Up where Phantom Armor just got destroyed. Doesn't last long. It's 1 point. It can absorb 1 point of damage per level of the caster. I think we're like level 5 or 6. I also need to put in the graph or the color so that if you're ready for a level up, it'll show up purple. I didn't get to sneak that in today. All right, I think that's it. Perfect. Where are we at? Oh yeah, I was just trying to come over here and I'm gonna get rid of this thief because he's kind of messed up from last time. Bug. The Royal Guard, yeah, these 2 are correct. They're showing charm, person, or animal. Okay. Actually, let me try 4 enlarges. Let's see if we can be strong enough to get in there. Crimson says, our Phantom Armor no longer exists. I mean, it didn't really exist before, but now it's especially non-existent. Yeah, the cool thing about the illusionists being included now is intelligence and wisdom become a much bigger factor, especially once I start putting a few monsters in the game that have these illusionist abilities, because disbelieving thing is now a thing. Like if the person's smart enough and they make their saving throw and you get bonuses based on intelligence and stuff, then that armor just disappears anyway. And there's other things that are impacted by that too now, all the illusion related stuff. Let's do 2 of these. I want to fix that reduce thing real quick. Thinking about that one's a super easy fix. All right. That should be fixed. See. As enlarged Quintran, yeah. Let's put this on the Royal Guard, the Fire Knife, because they're not strong. Quintran and Mr. Spock. So yeah, here's the Royal Guard. He's a level 3 fighter. You can see he is earning experience right now. I'm debating on if I want to allow that. So they can level up if you can keep them in your party long enough. And this is a fighter thief. His experience is incorrect. They all start at 0. So I'll have to like give them the appropriate level for their classes, because the game did not do that. And then if they're monsters, I'm definitely not going to allow them to level up. Okay, is that enough strength? Yeah, that was enough strength to bash through. Perfect. Royal Guard and Fire Knife take their share. That's one of the penalties of having an NPC. Take money. Okay. A long sword. Take a 14. 13, nice. Bandit mail. That's +2, nice. Actually, let's trade this over to the guard. Still, oh, wait, does he have Phantom Armor? No. Ah, weird. His armor class is 4 without armor. Okay. I'll have to adapt, and his age is 6. I'll have to adapt NPCs a little bit, it looks like, where their armor class shows up properly. Yeah, it's like it's not registering. The shield's registering, but the armor's not. It's like they were given a base armor class regardless of the armor. It's kind of silly. Okay, and then we got some magic user scrolls. Deep red. I wonder if that's dexterity. Yeah, that was dexterity. Nice. Boat loader now. Boat ladder has 18 dex now. Sweet. All right, let's go back to getting magic missiles. Crimson says, Fire Knife 1. Dave, where have you been? Fire Knife 2. I'm not sure. I met this cute guy in combat. Next thing I know, it's 3 weeks later. Have extra levels in Bard and Druid. Oh, that's funny. Okay, where's... Need to get some Phantom Armor on. Sever. Nope, no, no. Phantom Armor again. Mr. Spock, I think you could use some. Yep. We'll keep... Oh, actually, let's get a color spray. Okay. The OTO fight's going to be a lot harder now because they can disease, and we don't have a paladin. We do have we can cure disease though with the druid, I believe. Only a thief could succeed. Yes. I think that is Mr. Spock. Yes. He falls. Try again. I wonder if it's because he... Hang on. I wonder if it's because he has his armor on. Yeah, that's what it was. The armor was making him fall. Door was too well jammed open. Okay, so that's where the woman that was kidnapped got pulled in from. That sealed trap door. So that was just plot information. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Spock always spacing out. Okay, here we go. Actually, hang on. Let's do a blur, mirror image. Is there any preparatory invisibility to animals? Those aren't, no? Yeah, they won't be considered animals, but eventually a lot more will be. After I read Gary Gygax's definition of animals. Okay. So their chance to disease is 90% when they bite. But 1 out of 3 attacks is a bite. So really, we have about a 30% chance to get diseased when they hit us. Ah, hasn't happened yet. Sever, what do you have? Let's do... Summon insects is actually pretty sweet because it prevents one from attacking as it's doing damage. Hypnotism, let's give it a shot. Let's do halt. It has the greatest chance of working. Okay. Still haven't been diseased. So it looks like we halted 2 of them. That. How many hit points do you have? 12, 53. All right, DFortae, you can take a hit. You're doing well. Glad to hear that, Mr. Spock. Let's do this one. Get the most hit points. Okay, those are going to be... Oh, wait. I got to make sure the the guy that's hypnotized them doesn't move, I don't think. Is that Mr. Spock? Yeah, I'm trying to think. If he does an action, they may lose their suggestion. So I'm going to do a done, quit. No, Moody got diseased. He's weakened. I got cure disease right there because I knew it was coming. Ooh, backstab. Quintran, you're okay. You can cast Magic Missile. One's got a swarm. Mr. Spock says I'm concentrating. Yeah, I need to make it show that too. If that's truly the one. Let me make a note of that. Because I've done that for some things. I've shown channeling, but I don't remember if it's this spell or not. One of the spells you can do whatever you want after you cast it. I just don't remember if it's this one. Let me move and we'll find out. Okay, I think it's not this spell. So Moody's weakened. Not showing the weakened condition, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It says diseased. Okay. Now, we're hitting from behind. He's the fighter assassin. We can try to assassinate, backstab, or normal. His chance of assassinating that's very low, the level he's on, so I'm going to do a backstab. Okay, and so that answers the question. Hypnosis is not a channeling type spell. Okay. So that one I don't need to make a change on. Another backstab. I'm going to have my Cavalier gun on his horse too. So I don't, hopefully it'll make the other one go away. And I updated the graphic. Where's DFortae at? There he is. Here. So that it shows up differently. See, now it has like a little sash / shield thing on the side. So you can see that it's mounted. Because it was bugging me that you couldn't tell that it looked the same. Yeah, that's the one. Hopefully that caused the other one to go away because that one shouldn't have been there, but because of a bug, it was showing up that way. Safe place to rest. Nice. Moody's getting weakened. Oh. His strength is 6. Let's see if I got the cure disease to work properly. Who has that? Moody is cured. Is he though? His strength was not fixed. Oh, maybe it is supposed to be permanent. I need to research that. I don't think it's supposed to be permanent. Research disease, strength loss permanent. According to the rules. Don't know. We know in wizardry it is. Mr. Spock says if he runs away, is it an ape escape? Good solution with a mounting blanket. Thank you, Mr. Spock. Yeah, there's a bug, Crimson, with the icons. I talked about that earlier. Yeah, there's a bug, and when I saved the icons into the actual game file, which the original game engine didn't do that. So if it's screwed up when it saves it, it's going to save in the bad icon. I had to do the saving of the icon in the save file to allow you to recruit monsters and have them wander around with your party, because the original game engine wouldn't handle something like that. Yeah, just like Gixer, Moody says. Exactly. All right, Moody, so you're going to have low strength right now. I'll have to decide on that. I'm assuming I don't want it to be permanent. Let's do summon insects again. Another cure disease. Okay. I got to take a quick break here, guys, and let my dog out. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Show on the road. Okay. Oh, this isn't the one, I think. Okay, so these we can deal with. We're going to bargain. Oh, I hit enter. I hit enter. So now we're fighting. Yeah, we're dead. There's no way we could fight this. I hit enter instead of going to the left. The default is on combat, which is rather silly. Not sure why they made that the default. It's like, yeah, we were just talking about bargaining. Bargain. Yeah, see, the default's combat. That's just dumb. Agree. Okay. I think this might be the room. I need to memorize here, though. I think I'm going to do enlarge here. See if we can rest the whole way. You could change that in the code, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the way the engine works, it's kind of weird, but there's like commands embedded that get fed through like a kind of like an emulator, basically. And some of that I don't have access to because it's like in the file and I don't know how to decode it, but I can override it. So if I see something coming in, like if I see that specific message coming in, I could change it and override its default behavior. But otherwise, it's very cryptic. Then there's other things, all the things I've added and all that's outside that code. And so I'm able to do anything I want with that. All right, let's get a mirror image and a blur. Who does not have Phantom armor? Don't care about the guard. So Moody, Boat Ladder, and DFortae. Okay. None of that matters. The Oteok fight. So yeah, this is still screwed up, the icon. And we still have the heavy warhorse. We got an extra warhorse. It's just silly. Okay, DFortae, let's have you come down here. Let's have you... Ooh, summon insects on the Neo Oteok, actually. That'll be really strong. Ah! Disbelieved! No! It disbelieved the Phantom armor. It hit me and I lost the spell. That was as bad as it could go. Let's try halt. Did it get anybody? Ooh! It even got the Neo Oteok. Nice. So we got 3 halted there. It disbelieved Phantom armor. Wow. smart or strong, one of the two. Uh-oh, my mount got startled by the fire. Hey, Saztam, welcome. How are you doing? DFortae is forced to flee. Okay, so this is the option I put in. If your mount gets panicked, warhorses have a 10% chance to get panicked. On fire, a loud noise, blah, blah, blah. So then I gave it the player a choice. Do you want to jump off the startled mount or stay? If you stay, you're going along for the ride and you lose your action basically as it runs away. If I jump, in theory, it should carry off on its own and then we're back on the battlefield. Okay, so we jumped. So the horse will still be fleeing. Yeah, now DFortae's on the battlefield by himself. Okay, let's try hypnotize again. Let's try surrender. It's not likely to work. Oh, that's funny. It says ion stone deep red. Thinks it's a weapon. Okay, I need to fix that too. Okay. You're doing good. Glad to hear that, Saztam. You're testing some token ring cards. I saw your video on YouTube. I saw you created a long video on that. I watched some of it, but I didn't have time to finish it. They kept crashing on your 46 until you lowered the ISA clock. Really? Interesting. Token Ring was a big Apple network thing, right? What? 3 movement? Oh, he's got 3 movement because he's weak. I think the weakness, strength 6, has caused him to have 3 movement. Unless it's, no, it's his encumbrance probably. Let me drop this money. Still 3. Maybe it is the weakness. Let's have his arrows. 6. No, okay. So here's the deal. It's the combination. Strength of 6 means you can't carry hardly anything before you're over encumbered. So that's why his movement was so low. Okay, that's the glitched graphic. IBM network? No disease. Video got messed up. Original token ring used DB9 on the computer side and a weird IBM connector on the MAU hub side. Eventually went to RJ45 like Ethernet did. Moody says Moody needs to get back to the weight room. Warhorse goes down, is dying. I had bandaged a warhorse. Yeah, these illusionist spells are actually pretty darn strong early on. Because these are normally really hard. This is the hard fight. But the whole team with hypnotism has been really strong. Let's go ahead and do another enlarge. And then the druid spell summon insects also will be strong. It's only hidden one, but it'll prevent them from being able to act. Oh, it wore off. Yep, it wore off. I'm glad I cast it on the Neo-Otioke, the insect swarm. Oh, that one surrendered. Nice. Funny thing is, they can't surrender while they're busy fighting the insects. 666 experience. Mr. Spock says these Otiokes remind me of the Yip 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 guys from Sesame Street. Yes, we want to carry it back. Safe place to rest. Nice. A couple more Phantom Armors going. Okay. Now back to the other Otiokes to get our reward. 1100 experience. Nice. I gotta think about this. There's a troll fight coming up, I think. We have charm person or mammal. That won't work on them. Hypnotism can work. Stinking cloud can work. Sir Spock says 666. The devil's on your side. We do have an assassin in the party. Moody's the assassin. And he is evil. Neutral evil. Fighter assassin. Level 4/4. He doesn't have the ability to do poison yet. He's got 6 strength. Let's cast it on Moody and large. There we go. Back to 1891. Here we go. Here's the troll fight. Troll disbelieves the phantom armor already. Oh, you're gonna see one of the cool new features I put in on trolls, hopefully. All right, what are we gonna do? Halt has the greatest chance to work. They probably have a pretty good saving throw. Let's do halt. Okay, it worked on one of them. Good. Phantom armor destroyed. Ooh, it worked on two of them. Nice. Let's see if we can hypnotize. Let's try surrender. Ooh, we got that one to surrender. These graphics messed up. I gotta get that fixed too. That one's gonna surrender. Destroyed the phantom armor. Ah, he's hypnotized in two ways. I need to see. I don't think that's possible. That doesn't make sense. So what happened there was, even though he was told to surrender, the first hypnosis was still applied and it halted his actions, so he didn't get to do his action to surrender. Moody says, really, with his strength, he can barely lift a sword, let alone swing it. And Mr. Spock says, don't worry, Moody is a neutral party, neutral evil. You're being trolled. I just wish the trolls would put some pants on. I cast pants, Mr. Spock says. Yeah, hypnosis is working pretty good on those. Temporarily down. Did you see it? It said the troll's temporarily down. So what I do is I draw a silhouette so you know where they fell, because these things can regenerate. And it'll come back if you don't step on that. Unless you do fire or acid damage. If you kill them with fire or acid damage, they stay down permanently. You like the shadow, Mr. Spock? Thank you. Yeah, I think it works pretty well, and you can step on it too, which is cool. Glitches that fixed. Okay. One left. Yeah, hypnosis work great on these. Nice. 2,800. What? Is this real? I guess you do get this stuff here. I think. Is this a girdle of dwarven strength? No. This is girdle of the dwarves. I think this is a constitution bonus. Ooh, we might be able to get regeneration on Moody. He's got 19. Because he's half orc. All right, and then Sever, we're going to give you the bracers. Flail. I think we'll give you the flail too. You don't have a specialty with it. Let's see if anybody else does. Morning Star. He's got a magic longsword. I don't want to switch his. Longbow and sling. He's a longsword specialist. Hang on. What are you? Yeah, he's a longsword specialist too. Weapon of choice. Broadsword, longsword, composite, shortbow. Okay, nobody specializes with the flail, so let's give it to the druid. Oh, we can't use it. Plus, we found a magic staff sling. Let's give the flail to boat ladder. Let's get a two-handed sword. I'll give him a Thaco bonus. And we'll be able to get him a shield. Can I take his shield? No. He's considered an NPC still. Okay. Safe place to rest. Now, let's see if this is the girdle. I think it is. Oh, we hit a bug. Hold on. Looks like I've gone beyond the hit dice. 28? Really? Let's see. Fix that. Thinks it's a weapon. Yeah, I'll have to get that figured out too. Already using a long sword. All right. Let me make a note. Fix. That's because I've expanded all the way beyond the boundaries of the item types. So I have to correct all that stuff. Okay. That's probably considered a weapon too, yeah. Racers. They cursed? No, it's just not applying. We'll have to get that fixed. It's probably one fix for all the items. Okay, so let's memorize some more. I think I did summon insect. Mirror image. Okay. Pieces of trolls lie strewn about. Burn them. Okay, here's a good guy. Princess. Princess is a popular girl. Oh, actually, how much money do I have? Hang on. I might be able to level up. Somewhere, there's a hidden guild. Here it is. Secret door to the east. Training hall. Do you wish to train? Let's see. Yeah, I need to put in the enhancements so the color will turn purple. So we can know when we're due to level up. I think he's ready. May not have this right though. It should be telling me not enough experience. He's got 100 platinum. Probably just not qualified yet. Okay, fine. Hideout is strangely quiet. Spotted by fire knives. Yeah, we still got the OTO icon. It's like they're like shape changers. Whatever was the last icon, that's what they're sticking with. Stinking cloud. Disbelieves the armor. Okay. Surrender didn't work again. I don't think. Yep. You got one to surrender. Yeah, that's another bug, I think. I have a monster stand next to me, do I? Okay. Sever lost his spell. Staff slings not right. One left. He surrendered. Okay. Used up a lot of spells there. Ah, rudely interrupted. Exact same fight. Let's do fairy fire. Get our fireball. Backstab. 1 to surrender. They filled them around. Okay, here we go again. It's hard to rest in this area. Oh, now we really have less spells. I guess we could do a magic missile. Who do you do a backstab? Here we go. 54 damage. Nice. That one survived its one cruel blow check. Nice. Ah, that's interesting. 13 experience. I wonder if that's because the surrender. Look at that. I think that's right. Secret door. Here we go. I think you can rest safely in these areas. The secret rooms. Strange smoky scent. Bedroom. Now we're going to test out the cloud. So you can see we can't reach that coordinate up there. I have to see how I have this set up. I'm not sure if I cast it here and then say go up. If that becomes the bottom, we'll cast it right here and say up and see where it goes. Yeah, that's what I thought. It went too high. Just take a little practice to get used to that. Wow, nice. We're gonna get 3 to hit to surrender. I keep doing the surrender option. That guy can't surrender because he's getting bit by insects. Unless he was the one that happened to not be hypnotized. "13 experience again." Okay, we're looking for the wall. There it is. Okay, guys, I think this is a good place to save it. I got some bugs to fix. I'm going to go ahead and work on those tonight, hopefully. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.